Okay, so as I said, we're going to do the side C. What you're finding is how difficult it can be. So what you have to do is, it's good if you have a couple of sets of hands, but if you can get it in kind of a TP shape or a A-frame shape, and then just go along and tape every so often, it makes it a lot easier. Then we can set it up and put something heavy on one side and the other. And also make sure it's at the right angle. Alright, so mine's going to be sitting this way, yes. And I've got my tape on both sides, actually. This is the hardest part, believe me. And then once you've gotten all of this done, the rest of it gets pretty easy. It's these first few pieces, especially if you find your cardboard is somewhat warped, then it really gets difficult. But if you just put enough tape, it'll be okay. So at this point, I want to make sure it's square, and mine is. And then you set something with a little bit of weight on the inside. And you start moving them together. Okay, for the most part, mine is square. Alright, so then the next piece we're going to glue in is pieces F and E. And I hope you guys can see this. They go to the back. Let me get focused here. Okay. F and E is going to go on this wall. And I went ahead and I kind of taped mine together like this. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue those two first and then set them in there. And then we'll glue that wall. And we'll have that piece already done. Okay? Alright, when we come back, so you're going to glue F on that front side and E on the wall side. So it's going to form that little stairwell. Alright, I'll see you soon. Okay guys, it's at this point where I am not comfortable with finishing the rest of it permanently. So what I'm going to suggest is that we glue it, because we have to be able to put the stairwell, again, let me slide it. We have to be able to put the stairwell in here first. Once the stairwell's in and this portion's decorated, which is what we'll do next weekend, we'll finish this piece, and then we'll add this piece and this piece on this side. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me slide it out. So we'll add this piece and this piece after we've done this stairwell, because it's going to be a tight fit already to get that stairwell in there. So next week we're going to do the stairwell, and it doesn't seem to be too hard. It's just measuring, and we'll go over the measurements like we did last time, and I'll briefly show you because I don't want copyright infringements, but that's kind of how it looks. So we'll get that done next weekend. Okay? Alright, so give this a chance to glue really well, and we'll do this portion next weekend and get that decorated. Meanwhile, be thinking in terms of what you want to do for your floor. I think what I'm going to do is use my easy cutting tool And I'm going to cut popsicle sticks. I think I'm going to do a hardwood floor. That's what I think, until I actually start putting it in here. If you want to do a hardwood floor and you don't want to go through the hassle of cutting popsicle sticks, you can cut 1/2-inch strips of, like, you could use cereal boxes and cut those in 1/2-inch strips, and then you would have enough where the stairwell will be faux, what I'm going to call faux wood, and then the rest of it will be actual stained popsicle sticks. So like I said, if you don't feel up to doing that many popsicle sticks, you don't have to. What you can do is do the strips of cardboard box and then paint them, or you could use the word will come to me, contact paper. If you found a contact paper you like, that you think would make a nice floor, or you could do like I did in the Arthur, and you could put a fabric down and then just put layers and layers of Mod Podge. And if you don't have Mod Podge, you could use glue and water. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you here next week. Bye-bye.